What if you could have a secure, insulated, and customizable safety shelter ready to withstand natural disasters and store vital supplies? We're gonna walk you through the best method to turn this 40-foot shipping container into the ultimate survival shelter. Stay tuned, hope you learned something. Let me show you how we customize this shipping container to meet the needs of both practical planners and serious preppers. We structurally reinforce the shipping container every 22 inches with a steel member. These are mounted in a weldless method up at the top, 60mm tubing, and down at the base of the shipping container. This essentially provides this entire container a structural endoskeleton, making this shipping container the perfect tornado or hurricane-proof shelter. These shelves actually reinforce the entire sidewall from side impact as well. So if something was to hit the side of the container, these will brace it from impact and keep whoever's inside of here super safe. In future videos, we're actually gonna launch a wooden 2x4 100 feet per second at our structure. That is the ASTM standard test for tornado and hurricane resistant structures. But if there was a tornado coming, I would way rather be inside of this thing than the home that I grew up in, built out of 2x4 studs. This endoskeleton is structurally adhered to the exoskeleton of the shipping container with 2-pound closed cell spray foam insulation. This actually absorbs energy if there was a side impact. Not only does this spray foam enhance the structural integrity of this container, it provides you a perfect vapor barrier and makes this space livable even in the most extreme climates. These PVC interior panels are highly hygienic and resistant to mold, so they're perfect for a structure that's built to last. We've installed the second set of container doors on the side. This increases the accessibility into the shipping container. We've also added a man door on the end wall. This door has the steel security glass on the outside pane and then a tempered glass on the interior pane. We've also added some 3N bullet resistant film to the outside of that glass. Let's check out the inside. In here, we have this heavy duty shelving. This is all modular. It actually is adjustable all the way from the floor to the ceiling of this shipping container, and it's all freestanding, so there's no center posts in your way. So you can store super long objects in here unobstructed. Noah and William have installed all the shelving in record timing, and a lot of that is to do with switching our method using a stud. And so we can laser studs in all the way across for the top bolt in these shelf brackets. And then when we assemble them, we can lift them up and they just hang there long enough for us to get a nut on there and tighten it up. It's really improved the method of these, but I think these brackets and this whole shelving system just needs a overhaul entirely. And we can do that actually because we've come out with a different shelf bracket, and it's a really nice one for our mini split mounting kits. And so after we have that all finalized, I think there's a better method to use this where it's more user-friendly, doesn't take two guys, don't drop them on your head. And another thing that people always request, and something we need a solution for, is people want a front lip on the front of these shelves because shipping containers are meant to move. They're very transportable, and if you got a whole bunch of stuff on here, it's all gonna be on the floor when you get there. So there's two ways to combat that: a lip on the front, or a lot of people actually put a slight draft on their shelving so it just kind of rests and leans against the wall. Yeah. Nailed it. And so here on the ends of the shelves, we actually have laser cut holes as well. There's slots here, and then we can actually just throw a normal nut and bolt through there, and that just helps any differential settling. Or if you got a whole pile of weight on one and not the other, it'll actually help distribute that weight and make sure that you're equally putting that down through the strut channel that's strut lined on the sidewalls and into the floor of the shipping container. Now that you've seen what this shipping container can really do, let's talk about how you can take it one step further. Customizations and upgrades is where this build truly shines, allowing you to take this build to the next level. This unit here is pure electric, meaning that we can fire it entirely from the sun. We can install solar panels on the entire broadside and the roof of this thing, allowing us to make it super efficient and take this thing completely off the grid. Another efficient method of heating these things is utilizing heat pumps instead of this electric resistive heater. That allows you to actually air condition this thing in the summertime as well, and it takes care of that nasty humidity if you need to dehumidify in here and keep your contents at a stable humidity and temperature all year long. Electric heat pumps are the way of the future. These things are just like your fridge at home. They take the hot or cold air from outside and they inject it into your insulated structure. These are the perfect unit to be air conditioning or heating shipping containers. We love them, but we've never had a perfect way to mount them to containers, and so we took it upon ourselves to make a mini split mounting kit. We made our own specialized brackets, and they have referenced holes for the different sizes of condenser units. So this here is a 12,000 BTU. There's also the 9,000 or the larger 28 to 36,000 BTUs. and all of the holes for the exact spacing of the feet are all laser referenced on these Senville units, and a lot of them are very common. Another thing that I really like about these is that they come with rubber isolator blocks. These are meant to only install when you're putting them on a concrete pad, because a lot of people don't have a rigid enough wall mount. Big thanks to everyone on Instagram who recommended us to the Shark Damon. He was looking for the pros of modifying shipping containers, and our name was in your mouth. We appreciate that, and this is probably what he's looking for. He said he wanted to pimp out his shipping containers, and a double wide is the ultimate way to do that, especially with this modular framing system inside of here. So Damon, if you're looking for something sweet, do we ever have the solution for you?